and Sean, just straight out the gate, I'll throw it at you. The easiest one, the obvious one. Who's the best coach? Which one do you think is the best fit for the Chargers moving forward?
Well, I think there's layers to it. Do you want guys that are set in their ways, like a Harbaugh coming back and having that? Do you want a Bill Belichick who is going to garner a lot of the power in the building? Or there's a name that I don't hear mentioned anywhere, fellas, and it's great to be on with you guys, is Mike Vrabel. I don't understand. I think he's at the perfect – I want a guy who's been kicked in the teeth, who understands players but doesn't have to let the players run the entire place because you got to know who's in charge, who understands winning, being a number one seed in Tennessee with some lesser talent than other places, who also gets systems and schemes and isn't afraid to hire – great coaches. I think that's so underrated. Lo, you and I have talked about this in the past. We always talk about the head coach. I want to know the staff, because the staff is what's bringing stuff. They're the guys who are spinning around the players. I think there's a handful of good candidates, fellas. I do, but for my money, I think Vrabel. You give him Herbert. You got to start a lot of positions in the secondary, a wide receiver.
Khalil Mack.
Yeah, he's pretty good in both. They're not bad on the edges as well. So you can go up and down the roster. And I must say this and it pains me to, but over the last handful of years, a team that has been enormously talented and hurt a lot, I know banged up, but underachieved with the roster has been these Chargers. This year I picked them to win the division as well as over Kansas City. And because I thought they're going to finally elevate. Well, the in-game play, all the things that went on in-game, I don't need to reemphasize that. You guys know, and game management they needed a new feel. So let me go Vrabel first, Harbaugh second, Belichick third in my order.